everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Dark Cloud. Yeah, one thing I'm just going to say quickly now while I'm thinking about it. I might be getting a phone call any second now, so I know this probably isn't the best time in the world to... A coroner and a captain, yes. Somebody's here. Ha ha ha. Any landlubber that trifles with my ship won't leave alive. That was an awful pirate. Shiver me timbers. Oh, hey, oh, you hearties. Feed him to the sharks. Cap, he's over there. Ah! I knew that, you fool. That way, feed him to the sharks. I really never have been good at pirate impressions. Right, okay, a couple of things I want to... I don't think I can build this up yet. No. Just a couple of things I want to show you. This guy now has a ridiculously powerful... Yeah, I broke down one of the battle axes into the other one. So now he has a ridiculously powerful weapon. And her weapon is ready to be built up into the double impact. Which is what I spent a couple of hours the other day doing off screen. This weapon is built up into the Divine Beast title, I believe. So good weapon. I mean, at this point it's still pretty decent, but it's still got a long ways to go. What's this? Still needs a lot of everything. And I don't even need that on there. Although I could do with the endurance. And the lightning. Alright, I'll stick it back on. Okay. But as for Ruby, I haven't touched her yet. Oh dear, that didn't sound quite so wrong in my head. I haven't started to use her yet, so you have to forgive me if... okay, not a question of if. You have to forgive me for the fact that she is pathetically weak at the moment. She can, in theory, be used quite well. I can't remember who I was discussing this with. Someone on... Oh dear. Someone on YouTube said something about, like, at this point in the game... oh crap, my eye. Someone got something in my eye? Oh. So yeah, I've got something in... So at this point in the game, weapons don't really actually matter too much. It's basically sort of the individual character more than anything else, that the way they attack or whatever, that kind of makes the difference here. For example, Ruby fires a very slow, long-ranged attack, whilst, say, Xiao would fire a long-range attack which is faster and, as a rule of thumb, weaker. Thankfully, this weapon actually can be built up into the into her ultimate weapon, but I think it kind of needs. Does it? I'm trying to remember which one it is. It's one of these two. But anyway, fire is a good element to have at all times. But I don't think I have fire. Hang on. Did I not put that pearl back on here or something? Oh, I did. Have I just got two of them? Oh, okay. Well, it's got stuff on there at the moment, it's fine. It'll do. I was thinking about sticking fire on it, that would have been a good idea, I would have thought, but never mind. So, let's go. Stay down, Captain, stay down. Give me a rotten fish. I don't fucking want one. Bullshit. Seriously, who carries a rotten fish around with them in their pockets? Ugh. It's just some mental bastard. So what element is that? Is that fire? Okay. Well, I'm guessing it assumes that you only have the gold ring at this point. No, I actually meant to change weapons. Funnily enough. I will, break down some weapons into hers, you know, just as you do. It's the fastest way to level up weapons, I tend to find. Or at least that's what I have found. I don't know, maybe I'm imagining stuff. Who knows? Oh. So this is basically from here on out you get a weird sort of mist. More so than you had done before. You know what, I'm going to get rid of you guys with her. Simply because of the fact that she can fire a lot faster. Plus it's good experience for her, I guess, as well. Yeah, her charge attack is she fires a very powerful ball of magic. Obviously the closer you are, the more damage it does as well. So I'm going to try to actually pull this off without getting hit. Yeah, see, like, in very close range it would be doing sort of like around 100, but unfortunately you have to really use that against an enemy which uses physical attacks up close, so you kind of have to release it at the very last second. I want to say touch wood here because I haven't really discovered any mimics so far, but yeah, anyway. Looks like there's going to be some cuts in this one. Now I've decided to stick with Camtasia. I think I will kind of go back to the cutting. I'm going to kind of keep Sony Vegas for kind of like extra sort of stuff, like if I wanted to like really seriously edit a video or something. I mean, I tried doing that with my most recent guitar video. Thanks for all the positive comments on that as well, guys. I'll carry on with this when I come back. So yeah, again, what was I talking about? I was talking about the response I was getting from my guitar video. Yeah, thanks for that. It's very, very positive generally. I get the feeling one or two, no, just the one. I can think of one person I think was trolling for fun. But yeah, I am aware there was a lot of mistakes in it. I don't know why. I get the feeling the room might have been cold when I recorded it. I'm not trying to make excuses or anything, although that sounds exactly like what I'm doing. I get the feeling the room might have been cold when I recorded it, and you know what cold hands are like. You know, you can't move your fingers very fast or whatever. So I get the feeling that might have been a possible reason. I also know that there was one bit earlier on where I probably played the wrong chord. I don't really know what happened there. Ironically, I had the strings oiled up. I put some fast fret on them, and usually that makes it so that your strings are easier to play and faster. You can play faster with it and stuff. So I don't know. I don't really know what happened with that. I would have thought I would have slid into the right chord and been slipping around all over the place. So yeah, that happened. That went wrong. What else happened? There was a bit where I lost time really early on, which kind of annoyed me afterwards, actually. It's kind of a pain. It wasn't too bad, which meant it was not... I mean, it was recoverable, so I did manage to recover it. I just had to kind of speed up, and it kind of... I can't remember how far in that is. It's like at the end of that sort of... It's where the riff kind of changes from that da-da-da-da-da-da stuff into the da-da-da-da-da stuff, yeah. The second time round where it goes a bit higher, it goes like an octave higher or something, I kind of messed that up a little bit. So, I'm pretty sure you noticed. What was that I was saying? So yeah, again, thanks for all the generally positive comments on that. And the other thing I was going to say was... oh yeah, you guys need to... well, you don't need to. Anybody viewing who isn't already subbed to me, please, please, please sub, because I'm only like 3 away from 100 at the moment, and I know that kind of sounds a bit sort of whatever, and I don't exactly get any views on my videos, whatever, or whatever even. But it would be nice to reach 100, but at least reach it soon. I mean, obviously, I can't make people subscribe, but whatever. Yeah, I get the feeling that I'm not going to get this call. If I don't get it before 5:30, I'm going to assume that that means I didn't get the position, because it's basically about the job interview that I went for on Tuesday. I mean, today is Friday, isn't it? Yeah. So it's not a very promising situation, considering I'm not getting any response, but obviously I can't make them respond, although I would have thought they'd have at least the common decency to tell me I hadn't got the position. Having said that, it's just a clothes shop, so it's nothing special. It's just kind of like a weekend job for the time being. I mean, my dad's harping on at me to get a full-time summer job and stuff, which realistically I kind of do need, especially considering I have to pay a huge amount of rent for the summer, not to stay at home. My parents aren't that cruel. But no, for some really bizarre reason, at university I have, obviously, like, you have to live somewhere. So in the first year I kind of stayed in the university halls, so it means like I kind of stayed on campus in like sort of housing accommodation they had for us. But yeah, this year I kind of moved in with a friend, kind of, you know, to kind of branch out. I don't want to stay at uni 2 years in a row. Well, stay living at uni for 2 years in a row, that's what I meant. But yeah, I have to, it's really bizarre, I have to pay rent for the summer, even though I'm actually not going to be like living there, so that pisses me off a little bit actually. I have to pay like 400 and something pounds, so it's quite a lot for someone who doesn't really have a job. And well, I'm not that I'm saying obviously I'm looking for one, you know. I really need to find out which one of these paths I'm following. I get the thing it's the top one, but I could be wrong. You know, it often is the other one. And if you go down the wrong path, you're kind of screwed. You don't really have a chance to go back. You'd have to buy a new, because this weapon is buyable. You can buy another one of these and start again, but I don't really want to do that. The good thing about this weapon, about long-range weapons, is obviously that you kind of know roughly how many hits you have left with it. And when you have like maximum endurance, you can often hit you can get 3 hits off one block of WHP. So you can like do an attack, and then one will be deducted, if that kind of makes sense. That's I think that's the best you can get. But whatever. What was I going to say? I was going to say something about the fact that I don't have a Dran's Feather, and that's kind of annoying me. Especially considering it's taking such a long time to get through this floor. Having said that, it's because I'm trying to level up her weapon a little bit. I'm trying to get her kind of going, if that makes sense. So, what are the... I will stick this pearl on here because it will boost up the endurance a lot. And I'm going to stick a thunder on there. There's that doubles the lightning as well, which is cool. Not that lightning is even necessary on either of them. But there you have it. No, nothing. Okay. Another cursed rose. So let's, I don't know if I'm getting every now and again, maybe 1 or 2 or something. Oh. No, like move right away. And when it stops, it means it's going to attack. So you can like get a long range attack in if you want. Come on then, let's have a bit of fun with Tone. Come here. Come here. Just reminds me of when I was watching. There's a video on YouTube. I can't remember. I think it's called Chris Seaver's original voice. He's basically the guy who does all the voices for Conker's Bad Fur Day. Sorry, just a second. Oh. Yeah, he's the guy who does all the male voices for Conker's Bad Fur Day. I think all of them at least. Well, the vast majority anyway. But I don't. Oh, it just made me laugh because like his voice for the Grim Reaper, Greg, is really, really funny. Very comical. But they kind of like sped it up and changed the pitch and stuff, so it sounds really funny. Yeah. Anyway, I am going to cut to the next floor, so I'll see you guys in just a second. Are we really only on floor 11? Jeez. It's like 21 or something for this place, so I'm not even halfway yet. Having said that, it's probably a good thing. Having, you know, half the dungeon left, and being about 30 parts into the game, there will be a lot of sort of extra crap that I will need to do, especially considering the later dungeons kind of get hard. Well, at least the last one is. Actually, no, I tell a lie. The last two are really difficult. The sort of the second to last one is really hard, and I'll just swap that for now. I think I already have thunder, so you know I don't really need extra thunder. Yeah, the last dungeon and the second to last dungeon are the really difficult ones. This one is quite a challenge at the time it kind of happens, and then the enemies in the next dungeon are strong. They're very strong in the next dungeon, but you don't tend to find that you have too much of an issue with them, or at least I don't tend to have problems with them. Oh, cheap. I don't tend to have too many problems with them, apart from maybe the amount of health they have and the occasional breaking of weapons, and I don't really know what happened there. Yeah, your weapons will occasionally break in the next dungeon if you're a bit careless, so I do intend to be quite careful. Obviously, I will always keep two sort of auto repair powders up in my inventory at the top. That's kind of like a must-have for the later dungeons. I mean, I didn't really need them for the vast majority of the game, but I kind of thought, well, you know, I'd have them in there anyway and see what happens, because for reasons like that, you're wailing on an enemy and all of a sudden your sword breaks. Can you imagine how pissed off you'd be? You'd seriously rage. So anyway, yeah, that's the exit. Don't really want to head over there just yet. We'll go on down here first. Oh, I think I already know how this is gonna... Yeah, I thought it might be one of those sorts of rooms. Douche. Oh, the game's doing that thing where the sound kind of sticks. I don't know if it's a sort of well-known problem, but I seem to have issues with it. Where maybe it's just the game's scratched, or maybe it's just a sort of like a common sort of error that happens on the game. But it's that brrrr sound in the background that you can hear that's the problem here. It will just do that loads. So we have two things on there that we actually need. Ice and thunder, yeah, we need that. Endurance and MP. Dragon, kind of. Let's just see. Yeah, I think that covers everything. Not everything, but it covers certain things that needed to be built up. So, endurance is no longer an issue. MP still needs some boosting. Thunder doesn't need any more. Ice does. So does fire. And so does wind. Now it's just Stone Breaker, Metal Breaker, and Mimic Breaker. So, seeing as it's always harder, I find, at this point, to build up these sorts of weapons. Mimic and Stone, I think, is good for now. Sorry, what? Oh, my speed is at max. Right, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Okay, that's kind of cool. It's kind of nice to have my speed at 4. I mean, it doesn't really make a huge amount of difference at this point in the game. Not anymore, at least. And not with this character, anyway. I mean, you do combos, so, you know, all your combo stuff is just... The only sort of thing that speed really affects at this point is how many combos you can pull off, like, in a row, if that makes sense. So you could do, like, a whole combo and then maybe, like, a second one, like, completely, and then, like, half of another or something. If you're good or something. Okay. Sorry, not Cornea, Corkia. Or Corsair, I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce that. I don't really know where that word comes from. But there you go. I'm a bit concerned about this phone call now. But I'm just going to have to assume I didn't get the job, so looks like I'll be back in town when I get the opportunity next, I guess. I could go in tomorrow, but I'm not sure I want to. And then Sunday's a no-go. So maybe on Monday I'll start again. I'll start looking every day. 9 till 4 or whatever. It's awful being in town for like 7 hours. Because you have to kind of wander around all the little shops and kind of say, hey, have you got anything? And if they don't, you kind of just have to go in again as soon as you can. Or just kind of stick to the big shops. I have kind of applied to a few places online, but I haven't really got any sort of responses from them yet. So, I don't know. Not a huge amount I can do. Just keep at it, I guess. But yeah, this rent thing is going to be a bit of an issue if I can't get any freaking king mimics. I knew it. Gotcha. Yeah, good thing that I'm actually doing this axe as well. I mean, this looks cuttable, doesn't it? Alright, see you in a second. Okay. I just had to do a stupid little jump there. I'm praying there aren't too many. There's 2 enemies in here. I'm hoping. Yeah, I was going to say, I'm hoping they're not both pirate chariots. That'd be a pain. Just kind of kill them from here. That'll do. And who is this over here? All right. Let's bring out the big guns. I was going to say, I was hoping that would do it in one. I mean, come on, it's a fire attack. You're chopping with like a fire axe through like a zombie. You'd think that would be good enough. Never mind. I haven't really got much to talk about now, to be honest. I know some people say that it's a good thing to kind of stop talking when you've got nothing else to say, but when you say that, but some other people say, you know, it's a good idea to keep talking at all costs. Oh well. I guess each to each their own. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to cut to the outside of the dungeon, so I will see you guys in just a second. What a beautiful sunset. Okay, someone said something about an item being out here, so I might speed this little section up, actually. But I don't know. I'm just looking for a somebody, I don't know who it was, I can't remember, said that I missed something down here, which is kind of annoying. And I actually had a look again the other. Oh, there it is. I did miss it. I tell you. Okay, I'm sorry. Thank you very much, whoever it was who said something about it being down here. I completely missed it. I couldn't see it. It was, oh, that's why. It's like right on the corner of a fucking bridge. Doesn't surprise me. Oh well. Again, thanks. I can't remember who it was exactly. There's an item there as well that I should probably have a look at. Alright, let's see what we actually have now that we haven't put up. The Leaning Tower. Well, that kind of hangs around down here somewhere. I know that much for a fact. Unfortunately, I don't have part of the Leaning Tower. I have the Divining House, which is kind of funny. Divining House, I wouldn't advise sticking around the Divining House too much. Kind of weird place. Kind of a bit weird. I'm guessing I don't have the church yet. Yeah, because I've got the priest, and I've got Basker. I don't think I've got Basker's store. If I do, I should... Oh, Joker's house! I can do Joker's event. Right, okay. I'll do that. It's a little bit late. I know I remembered last time at the end of the video I decided I wasn't going to do it this time, and I thought I'd wait till the next episode. But, oh, fish candy again. Awesome. Let me guess, it's late or something. He won't let me in. Okay, maybe not. Let's see. I have a warrant. Damn, Wilder has gone too far. No, come in already. Well, I decided to make him sound like Kelsey Grammer there in the end. What What do you want from me? I'm busy. I have no time to play with children. Moon orb? What's that? What makes you think I know about such a thing? Let me ask you one thing. What kind of thing is this moon orb? I can't believe you are such a fool looking for something you know nothing about. Do you know what I am looking for now, boy? You want to know, don't you? Then let me tell you. It's called the Life Sphere. He who possesses the sphere is supposed to be granted eternal life. It's a legendary sphere. I'm sure it's somewhere here in Queens. It's just that sphere contains fearful magical power. It's said that he who holds it in his hands will have eternal life, but lose his most prized possession. Or precious possession, whatever. Well, of course, the most precious thing other than your life. I hear it came here around sort of 100 years ago. But nobody knows what happened after that. Exciting story, yeah? I'm going to find it. When I get it, the only thing I will lose is going to be this store. And I think I've got an idea where to... nothing. Forget it. Well, it looks like I already said too much. Somehow I don't feel like you're a stranger, though. Let's be friends, huh? Both looking for the same thing. Well, I sell nothing but these useless crystals. Come buy some any time. I think I said crystals or something there. I don't really know exactly what I said. Anyway, yeah, he sells these really weird... he sells the throwing weapons and the elements, plus these two. But there's nothing here of any particular value. So we're going to leave now, but that just kind of sort of helps to progress the story a little bit. I'm going to use these items that I've just acquired. Let's use this fish candy. Okay, Goro's definitely the one who needs the Fruit of Eden, seeing as he's a little bit weak. Anyway, I don't think I actually have anything else ready or anything to do. So, on here even, I'm just talking shit now. Sorry guys. So I will call that quits for now, and I will see you next time on Let's Play Dark Cloud. Take care, everybody.